What's up? Everybody out there today listening, tuning in. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. You tuned in to This is KC Sports Show with me, your man Bishop, live and direct on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Ah, man. I hope everyone is having a good weekend so far. Again, it's Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Putting in a bid. No. No, seriously. It's a little gloomy weather. Overcast today, which I'm a fan of. I like it gloomy outside. Man, Larry B, appreciate it, man. Thank you for tuning in. Happy Father's Day to everybody, man. Just chilling. I've been relaxing all day. I don't know about y'all, but I've been relaxing and, like I said, enjoying the weather for the first time in a minute. It ain't hot out there. My man Adam, thanks for tuning in. Good afternoon. Happy Father's Day. Yeah. This show here. I really didn't give it a title for real, but the Royals win. If y'all look at it, the Royals won, right? Right. So we're gonna get into it here in a little bit. Let's see here. The Royals. Can't believe it, man. Hold on. Let's give them some claps first of all, because they pulled it off. Now, I don't think they are going to do it again today. I mean, they are playing today against the A's. And just a real quick live look into the score. It is at the top of the fourth, 1-1. I mean, they could pull it off. They could pull it off and save the sweep, but we'll see. Yesterday was just some horrible pitching by both teams, to be honest with you. And, it was crazy. It was a good game, though. Man, it was a good game. And so far, it's a good game so far today, too. Like I said, yesterday, neither team pitched very well. And I'm thinking that's how the Royals got the dub. I honestly didn't think it'd be tied at the moment. I thought that not the A's, nope, but the Angels, I thought they would have just, made the proper adjustments and came in and just steamrolled us today. But so far, man, I don't know. Maybe this is the beginning of the turnaround. Even though the season is lost, maybe this is the turnaround point that they need to get ready to look forward to next season. So yesterday, the Royals took advantage of the fact that the Angels pitching wasn't up to par, and they snuck in through the back door and walked away victorious. It started with MJ Melendez home run that tied the game, followed by Nick Prado and getting walked, and then Bobby, I call him Bobby J, Bobby Witt Jr. He crushed a 2 RBI double that pretty much swung the game to within 3 yesterday. This was crazy. And then a fantastic first major league hit by Samad Taylor to win the game. Brought to us by the Royal social media on Twitter. Let's take a look. Have a quick listen.
High fly, deep to center. Trout watches it go, and it's in there. Samad Taylor's first major league hit is a game winner.
Man, let's give that man some claps. Samad Taylor, first major league hit, and to win the game. I mean, your dad got to be proud of you. Like, this was the perfect Father's Day gift that you can give a parent of an athlete. You gave it to him a day early, but hey, man, kudos to you, young man. it was a magical game yesterday. That's pretty good. I I'm at a loss for words, kinda. Man, I could listen to that excitement over and over again. I'm happy for Samad Taylor and his family got to witness their son, their cousin, brother, nephew, uncle win the ball game for his team. That's amazing, man. Um, but you're still not getting a stadium, Royals. You're still not getting no damn stadium. No, but seriously, I'd still, like I said, if you want it, go on up there to Platte County. Let them pay for it, pay the taxes and all that stuff on it. Royals are currently in the third. Like I said, they tied up right now in third. I don't know what I'm thinking. This is the third game of the last, of this little mini 3-game series with the Angels. So far, it's tied even, the 1-1, and then you got the series tied 1-1. So we'll see. Whatever. Um, I'm just sitting there, I'm lost right now. I don't know. We'll see what happens here, man. I'm happy for Samad Taylor. I'm happy that the Royals finally won. I don't know. Like I said, let's just see what ends up happening today and tomorrow and so forth, so forth. Let's see if this is really the turning curve. All right, let's see here. So, on another note, let's talk about KC Current. KC Current. Today, the competitive women in blue, the KC Current, will take on Washington Spirit. All right, in a match where they're looking to keep the win streak going after crushing the Chicago Red Stars last week in a Challenge Cup 4-0. Today, we'll see how much spirit Washington has. You can watch live on Paramount Plus, or if you want to deal with the rain here in Kansas City, grab those tickets on SeatGeek. Go out there and check them out. 6 p.m. Central Standard Time is kickoff. Happy birthday to the rookie on the Blue Squad, Gabrielle Robinson. You can send her birthday wishes on Twitter at Gabby. That's at GABBY8411. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. So yeah, let's see what happens here. Hopefully they they can go ahead and take care of Washington and win this game. Yeah, Larry B, the Blue Squad. No, that'd be nice. But yeah, I was gonna wait to talk about um the Sporting KC. I kind of want to talk a little bit about it. Oh man, that game, man, so damn close. I really wanted them to win that game. I did. I wanted that win. It was that was a good game. Sporting KC versus LAFC. Why the hell do LA have so many damn soccer teams? Why do y'all need 2 soccer teams? But yeah. So yeah, that game was close. We're gonna talk more about that in a little bit. I'm just man. So the Royals they narrowed it down as if they had a choice. This whole stadium situation, um, they narrowed it down to 2 locations, right? Downtown Kansas City, um, north of the river, which would be Platte County. It's still Kansas City, it's North Kansas City, whatever. Um, So this is where they narrowed it down to. One side, you got, uh, like I said, it'll be Platte County. The stadium drama continues a lot, but yeah, you got Platte County who wants, which I don't know why it's even a question at this point. They want the damn thing. They want it in Platte County. They want it. They want it. They're begging for it. They're on their hands and knees. I don't know what's going on here. So this is, to me, is beginning to look selfish on the owner part, because you have one side of the county, or one county, Platte County, who's begging for it, and you have Jackson County who's like, we're not really sold on it. I don't know what are we buying here? You know what? We're gonna get you a stadium. We're gonna help you build a stadium. What do we get in return? Because the team, what's the record? 19 and something. You don't have a winning record, man. So what do we get you? What do we get for you? You're 19-51, and I'm so damn shocked that we're 19-51 and the Angels is 40-33 and they're struggling right now. What's going on with them Angels? So give them the stadium. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the discussion, the back and forth. I don't want to pay for it. I'll go I'll go and help pay for it by contributing, by me going to the games and you know, paying for all that expensive ass parking and concession. That'll be my contribute. I don't want to pay for it taxes wise. Now, when the Chiefs say, "Hey, need that stadium," I'm first in line with my tax dollars because I know what we're buying. I know the Chiefs bring revenue. You know, um, yeah, I know what we're getting. So there's no debate. There's not going to be a hard sell. Right now, it's a hard sell for the Royals, and I'm tired of it. Honestly, I'm tired of it. So give them the damn stadium up there in Platte County. Like I said, build it close to the airport. Y'all know my motto. Get off the airport, watch your team beat the Royals, or the Royals beat your team, however it's gonna go, and then scoot yourselves on back home. Simple as that. But I I don't understand the battle, man. I don't understand the struggle and the not wanting to. So there must be a reason why the owner wants it downtown so damn bad, and they're not sharing that part of the conversation. Why do you want it downtown so bad? Because if everyone, I guarantee, if Platte County is like, yeah, we want it here, somewhere here, we got perfect place for it, but then let's just say Jackson County be like, okay, yeah, we vote, yeah, go ahead and build it downtown. They'll jump all over it. So there's a reason why, and I want to know what that reason is, because you're not telling the whole story here. Because it ain't that you just want a new stadium. It's some more to it. I know it's money. You know, downtown done been rebuilt and built up, and you know they got all this luxury stuff down there now, and all, but Platte County has nothing. It's the perfect spot for it. They have literally nothing. They have nothing but space for you, and then you can build up around it. You know what I'm saying? You know, get the parking situation, because downtown is crowded. So you can get the parking situation laid out perfectly. Why not? To me, it just seemed like a no-brainer. Let's just take it up there. They want it. Let's give it to them. This isn't a if we build it they'll come situation. This is a they'll come if we build it situation. If that makes sense. So go ahead and give them what they want. Give the people what they want. And that's the damn stadium. That's all. That's it. That's it. That's it. I don't know what else to say. So let's talk a little bit about Sporting KC. Like I said, so damn close, so damn close, so damn close, so damn close. 90 feet, literally 90 feet, man. That's all it took to beat Sporting KC. 90 foot. That's it. 2-1 loss. I really wanted to win for him. I wanted it for Sporting, and I wanted to win for the town. I mean, Sporting had 16 shots. 7 of those shots was on target. Possession was 64%, so they dominated the game. They dominated the game. You know what? That deserves some claps. They were competitive. They were competing out there. They were doing everything they needed to do to win that game, and they should have won. I think they were the better team. They were the better team. But, yeah, Larry B says I'm frustrated. You can hear it in my voice, man. But Sporting deserved to win, but Sporting was the best. Exactly. Sporting was the best team in the MLS. I don't know what happened either. I don't know. I don't know if some people went on. I think I kind of stopped caring because around that time, the Royals were, doing their thing. They were. We were riding. We were still riding on that high from the Royals. So I think people just kind of like, it was too much. And then Mahomes factor, and it was a lot, man. So I think it was too much for the town, man. we wasn't that popular. We haven't been that popular in sports in so long. It was more like overkill or something. And so I don't know. I don't know what happened, but they had it though, Larry, man. They had it right there. And I wanted them to win that game because that would have been a good confidence booster. You beating the currently ranked number 2 team in LAFC, man. That would have been nice. Vela, with the assist from Long, last minute 90-foot goal, closed the door on those dreams though, man. I'm not one to complain about officiating, so I'll leave it at that. But and because you had 90 plus minutes to put the game away, so you just got to do better. Like I said, I'm happy that they were competing, especially against a team like LAFC. Sporting currently sits in the 10th place, and LA is, like I said, in 2nd place. Sporting KC next match will be June 21st against the LA Galaxy. Like I said, why the hell does LA have 2 soccer teams? But hopefully we can beat one of those LA teams at least. You know what I'm saying? Oh well, we'll see. We'll see. They did what they could do. They did all they could do. They fought. It was a good game. It was close. I thought they had it. I honestly thought it was gonna end in a draw. It's like they're gonna end up drawing, which whatever. I'll take that. But yeah, that's crazy. 90 feet, man. That takes some skills, man. Can y'all imagine? Can y'all imagine kicking a ball? I mean, I know the goal is pretty big, but can you imagine kicking a ball 90 foot away, and that might have been accurate enough to go into the damn goal, into the net? That's crazy. But yeah, that was amazing. That was amazing last minute drive on LAFC part, man. So hats off to them. I'm not a hater. I'll give them some claps. I'm not a hater. That was an amazing drive. So shouts out to them. Like I said, Sporting KC will take on LA Galaxy June 21st. I think they'll be out there in LA, and I'm sure you can get those tickets on SeatGeek as well, or you can watch the game live on Apple TV. That's probably what I'll do. We'll see. Depends on what I'm doing. June 21st. So we're gonna take a quick break. This has been fun. When we come back, we're gonna talk a little bit about Chiefs. So there's not much. Slow week. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna get into a little Chiefs stuff, man. When we get back from the break, man, I'm just sitting here. Was Patty Mahomes being petty towards Jamar Chase? I know y'all seen some of the little back and not the back and forth, because there was really no back and forth. It was somebody ran their mouth, and then somebody else dropped the mic on their ass. So we'll see. We're gonna talk about that when we get back here. This is KC Sports with your man Bishop, live on IE Sports Radio. Your direct feed for all that sports. I'll be right back. Y'all take yourself a break, get y'all some water or something. See y'all in a minute. Peace.
What's good, everyone? It's Drewski, the host of Heart of Texas Sports on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. On this station, we cover everything in the Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas area. From we cover the Dallas Cowboys, the Dallas Stars, Dallas Mavericks, Dallas Wings, Texas Rangers, TCU, SMU, we cover it all right here every Wednesdays from 9 to 10 p.m. Central Time. Make sure you stay live with me on the Heart of Texas Sports on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
What up, Boston sports fans? This is Mikey Two Guns here, your host of Our Bleepin' City, airing every Wednesday night from 7 to 8 p.m. right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Please join me. We'll talk everything Boston sports, all the local teams, college teams. I'm even down to talk MMA, boxing, whatever you guys want. So join me every Wednesday night, 7 to 8 p.m. Chime in with your questions on the chat, tweet the show. We'll even have call-ins. I can't wait to hear from you guys. This is going to be a lot of fun. So once again, it's Our Bleepin' City. I am your host, Mikey Two Guns, every Wednesday night from 7 to 8 p.m. right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. See you soon, people.
Hey there, sports fans. Are you looking for a sports show that maybe isn't 100% about sports?
Then you might want to check out the Sports Couple Perspectives right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
Most sports shows cover only scores and stats, and while we're not opposed to that, we dig a little deeper into sports issues and some of the hottest topics in athletics.
In addition to sports, we take a journey through my neck of the woods, Pulp Culture, with movie reviews of both sports and non-sports films.
Speaking of pop culture, make sure to participate in our game nights, where we quiz each other on our specialties, and you, the listeners, can win IE Sports Radio apparel.
We always have a great time learning more about each other's worlds, one show at a time.
So join us each week on the Sports Couple Perspectives, right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
Hey sports fans, do you like wine? Well, we've got the show for you. This is Let's Wine About Sports, a show where we talk about wine and sports simultaneously. From the classic Cabernet Sauvignon all the way down to the grapes that you've never even heard of before. Oh yeah, we cover it all. And we'll talk about a little bit of sports as well. Football, hockey, collegiate, women's sports, it doesn't matter. We're going to talk about it all, and we're going to whine about it all. So join me Monday at 8 p.m. on IU Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
Are you a fan of Buffalo sports? Are you thinking of changing loyalties and becoming a Buffalo sports fan? Do you even know where Buffalo is on the map? Did you know Canada is closer to Buffalo than New York City? Welcome to the Buffalo Huddle, every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 4 p.m. Pacific Coast Time on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. I'm your host, Patty Bax. This is a podcast designed for you, the passionate sports fan. I know you love your sports. Who doesn't? I cover Buffalo sports and so much more by bringing in the human elements. I call it Buffalo sports with a twist. Join me as we take a journey into the world of Buffalo sports. I guarantee you'll fall in love with Buffalo just like I did. Each week we start with an inspiration, question of the day, a Buffalo fun fact, and our weekly challenge to you, the listener. Come huddle up with me every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 4 p.m. Pacific Coast Time for the Buffalo Huddle with Patty Bax on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. As we say in Buffalo, go Bills!
You're listening to This is KC Sports with Bishop on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Is that louder?
Welcome back to the show. So, there was a little bit of static, going on Twitter the other night. As y'all know, my beloved Chiefs got their rings for winning teams over other teams. A little flow for y'all. Y'all know I got down like that, did you? But yeah, so they some people, I don't even know, whatever. So ring, that too. That's what we're gonna call this one right here. So some reporters asked Jamar Chase, which appreciate Larry, man. Haters gonna hate. Hey, we'll see what's gonna happen though, because Russell Wilson is up there. He's doing some he put out a little hype video for his fans up there in Denver, where he's sliding across the floor and stuff. He's putting some work in, so we'll see what happens, man. I don't know. Raiders have been a little too quiet, man. I don't know if I like that. They kind of quiet right now. But Royals got their rings. Beautiful rings, by the way. Beautiful rings. Some things are huge, man. But prior to, I love good football. I miss football right now. Prior to revealing the rings at the ceremony, reporter asked Jamar Chase. Well, first he asked Joe Burrow, who's the best. I don't know, and don't quote me on this, but it was either who's the best player in the NFL or quarterback in the NFL. And Joe Burrow, hats off to him, humbly said, Mahomes. Cool. Patrick Mahomes. All right. That's a humble thing, because you could have said yourself, or you could have said another player. So that's cool. Said Patrick Mahomes. Cool. Same reporter asks Jamar Chase, same question. Jamar Chase, out of loyalty and respect for his teammate, said Joe Burrow. Reason he said Joe Burrow is because he says Joe Burrow is the MVP and everyone knows that. Now, I can respect that. That's your teammate. That's your friend, confidant, or whatever. So I can see why you would say that. Now, we all know the obvious answer here. It's Patrick Mahomes. But I think Jamar Chase wanted to kick up a little dust. So, after he gives his answer of Joe Burrow, the reporter says, oh, wow. Your QB said Patrick Mahomes. Who said Patrick Mahomes? Joe Burrow. Jamar Chase is, Pat who? Pat who? And he did this little chuckle thing. It was like, Pat who? Who? When people, well, not people. I've noticed one other person that I work with. He does that. He'll say some BS, and it's a lie, and he'll chuckle. He gives the same chuckle. It's like, something. And so I've started to notice that. So Jamar Chase says, Pat who? Who? He gave that chuckle, and I was like, oh, you lying. You know who it is. You know who it is. And so a lot of people think that Mahomes don't hear or see things. I mean, he's a young person. He's 20-something. He's all over Twitter and social medias when he have the time, when he's not winning Super Bowls and shit and being in commercials and, helping or supporting the sports teams that he has stake in. So, he didn't throw out no names, but as he got the ring, he had both his rings on, and he sends out a tweet. That's who, with the 2 rings. So, a lot of Bengals fans was on Twitter after the ring ceremony. It was like, oh man, even on ring night, the Bengals are on their minds, rent free, or whatever these young people say now. BS, bro. No, that's not how this works. That's not how it works. You know what I'm saying? You cannot throw rocks and hide your hand, and when the rocks start flying back in your direction, cry out and say, "They throwing rocks at me." No. And you can't schedule being petty. All right? Mahomes saw it. Mahomes heard it. And when he chose to address it, he did it in the pettiest moment he could do it. And that's when he was revealing his 2nd Super Bowl ring. You can't be mad at that. All you can do, you threw the first blow. All you can do is sit back and absorb the blow that he just gave you. That's it. You can't say nothing else because he just shut it down. They say there's like a little saying. What do you tell a guy who has 2 black eyes? Right? Nothing. He's been told twice. Have y'all heard that before? What can you say about a guy who has 2 Super Bowl rings? Nothing. He's won twice. That's it. Simple as that. Simple as that. There's nothing that Bengals fan base can say about the Chiefs' kingdom. We have Super Bowls, man. Y'all have none. Y'all have an AFC championship win. Enjoy it. That's the last time y'all got to see that trophy. Because we took it right back. And had we actually made the correct adjustments in the second half of that year, in that championship game against y'all, we would actually be talking about number 3 of Patrick Mahomes' career. Because there's no way, the way the Rams struggled against y'all, we would have tore them apart. We would have killed them Rams. So, I'm going to say that about that. Now, OTAs is over. I'm excited. I'm ready to, Paige says, stay humble like your quarterback. Salute. I will. I'm good. They should. Yeah, I get you. Anywho, OTA's over. I'm ready for spring or training camp. Not spring training camp. Jesus, baseball. I'm ready for training camp. A friend of mine, we were talking about KT, Kadarius Toney. He asked me a question earlier. He said, do you think that Kadarius Toney, Patrick Mahomes, and Kelsey could be the best trio in the NFL? And I had to think about it. And I thought about it. And I said, well, Mahomes and Kelsey is the best duo in the NFL at the moment. I said, so if Kadarius Toney is out there properly conditioning and if he can play healthy and stay healthy, it's a possibility that they could be the best trio. I said, but he was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, it makes sense. He's like, but then you have Scott Moore. And I was like, So he had me watch some highlights. And I was like, Scott Moore looked from his highlights. I know it was his first year, so we can't really hold much of him. He looked inexperienced. So he looks inexperienced. He looks nervous. Even though Kadarius Toney is still somewhat a rookie, really, he looks experienced, if that makes sense. If you watch his highlights, like the guy looks like he's been doing this for a while. And Scott Moore looked like he can be what you need him to be. It's going to take a little more time. So I'm excited to see him in year 2 because I think that he should be a little bit more. You just won the Super Bowl as a rookie, so you should be, and you played a big part in that, in winning that. You got you a touchdown in the Super Bowl. So and you helped out big in that AFC Championship game against the Bengals. I mean, you cleared the hell out of that punt, that kickoff return. So, I'm excited to see what he do in year 2. I think he's going to be good. Get the first year jitters out. I mean, hell, if I was playing in the NFL my first year, I'd be nervous as hell. So I understand. So you get the first year jitters out. We'll see. I don't think that his level, it could, but I don't know if his level will match Kadarius Toney's. Not so fast, not so soon. I don't know. Toney is different. The guy's, I don't know. He's crazy. You can look at his face and tell that he's different. So he's different. We're gonna say that. Yeah, I don't know. But so then he says, this buddy of mine, he was like, "Oh, well, it could be Mahomes, Kelsey, Kadarius Toney, and D-Hop." And I said, "Dude, you still on this D-Hop thing? They are not looking for D-Hop, bro. Like, it's over. Let it go. We don't need D-Hop." I said, no. I said, if you go back, if you watch D-Hop highlights 2022, watch Kadarius Toney highlights 2022, they're the same player. Seriously. D-Hop is like 1 inch taller than 1 inch taller and has a little bit more weight on him than KT, but they're the same player for the most part. Toney is a very shifty player, very quick shifter. That's what makes him different, and that's also could be, that's one of his fail points also because he bounces around so much. But it's also great if you watch them highlights, man. Dude breaks tackles. It's crazy. It's like a damn dolphin or something. He's slick, man, like a penguin. Like he breaks tackles. But yeah, I told him, I said, they're the same player. And he didn't believe it at first. And then he went and watched D-Hop's highlights. And he was like, yeah, Toney looks better than D-Hop. I said, yeah, I know. But they the same player if you look at they catching style. If you notice, they about the same. So that's why there will be no D-Hop in Kansas City. I said, Beach and Reed notice what I just said. They noticed that, dude, they're technically the same player. All Toney has to do is condition and get those muscles loosened up, those hamstrings in good order, get some strength on them, and he will be. There's a reason why they're saying he could possibly be the number 1 receiver. Now, I'm not going to go that far and say he's the number 1 receiver on the team. I'm not going to go that far yet. I think he can be. Dude is he got great hands. He got great hands. I honestly think his hands is better than Tyreek's. But there's just some other players that on this team that I want to finish looking at. So Bernie said, where will D-Hop even end up now? Tennessee or the Patriots? Which both honestly both of them are like ill. I hope he doesn't go to Tennessee. To me, Tennessee kills receivers' careers. I mean, I always tell people like, oh wait, what are you talking? I always say that, and I'm like, there's a reason why AJ Brown left, man. It ain't what the money thing and all. He left because he knew, hey, we're not going nowhere. This team isn't going anywhere. So Patriots, yeah, he was right. The Patriots would make sense, I guess. I mean, that's not where I would rather see him. I'd rather see him, and this is actually ill too. But I'd rather see him in Pittsburgh or reunite with Deshaun Watson. That's where I'd rather see. Tomlin can actually have a true number one wide receiver, or him and Watson can go up there in Cleveland, and then you would be looking at Amari Cooper, Watson, Nick Chubb, D Hop. That could be filthy for Cleveland. But if he decides to go over there with the Patriots, it'll be him and Juju and Mac Jones, I guess. Ew. I don't know, man. I don't know. Titans don't have those two teams are kind of they kind of desperate for receivers. Titans especially, and that's why they're willing to just make it happen. I'm surprised he actually, when he went on his visit to Tennessee, I'm surprised he actually left. Like, if I was in charge, that could make Cleveland dangerous. Exactly. If I was in charge of Tennessee, you're not getting on that plane without a deal, bro. Like, I need a receiver. So, yeah, those two teams. That's another thing is that Bengals, don't worry about Kansas City. Worry about your division. And the reason I say is because Lamar just got that contract. He's going to want to prove something. He has OBJ now, which, whatever. But they putting it together because he would definitely be the number one receiver in Tennessee or New England. I think like the Bengals just almost lost to the backup. Almost lost to the backup in Baltimore. So focus on that division, man. Don't worry about Kansas City. But yeah, D Hop, yeah, and that's why number one. Yeah, I don't know. Tennessee, New England. Like I said, I would rather see him go to Pittsburgh or Cleveland. But I don't know. My thing is, where is Ezekiel Elliott going to end up? Is he going back to the Cowboys? Did they just cut him just to bring him back or something? I heard something like that could happen or might happen. I don't know. I don't think they're bringing him back. That would be kind of weird and stupid. But where is he going to end up? Could he end up in Minnesota now that Minnesota got rid of Dalvin Cook? I heard Dalvin Cook possibly might end up in Miami. That's going to be a dangerous team. Jesus. People thought I was joking when I was saying that Bengals and Buffalo window is closing as far as them getting to the Super Bowl, man. I was not joking when I said that. If Miami pick up Dalvin Cook, it's going to be between them, Miami, and the Jets. Like, though, you now have some contenders now in that division, and that would be hilarious. I did say that. I was like, Cook probably go to Dallas. I said that. That would be funny. I don't know how Tony Pollard would feel about that. He probably wouldn't care, but that would be, to me, Dalvin Cook is better than Ezekiel Elliott anyway. So that would be crazy, man, if he go to Dallas, because then you have two good, solid run. Like, Zeke is more like a bust the door down, put me in at the end zone bruiser type runner. Like, he'd just, like, run through, at the end zone. But Pollard did all the work, all the heavy lifting. So that would be crazy to have two solid, good running backs. Because Cook, Pollard and Cook kind of remind me of each other a little bit. But, dude, that'd be wild. That would have been crazy if Cook actually went to Buffalo. because that's where his brother is, right? If I'm not mistaken. That would have been crazy too. But I think he's going to end up in Miami. It's too much heat surrounding him in Miami and all that stuff. So I think that's where he'll end up, which will make Miami very dangerous. That way Tua wouldn't have to put himself on the line as much. But speaking of Buffalo, shout out, give some claps to Joshua Allen, or Josh Allen. I always say Joshua, just to be funny. He made the cover of the John Madden 24. So big ups to him. I don't know how, and I don't know why, and I'm not gonna spend a lot of. I mean, I guess he was supposed to have been on there last year or whatever. He's supposed to have been on 23, but John passed away, and that's when they decided to put him on the cover instead, I guess. So I guess they just gave it to him for 24, I guess. So yeah, that's good for him, man. Him and his fan base. Yeah, I don't, I don't know why he's on there, but it's a cool cover. I'll tell you that. And if you're a fan, if you're one of those fans that's in that picture that they use, that image that they use, man, that's good for you. You get to see yourself on the cover of a video game. So that's pretty dope. But yeah, I mean, shout out to him, Buffalo, and they fans. If you want to hear more about Buffalo, you got to check out the Huddle. Tuesdays, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I believe, on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. But yeah, they I'm not sure how he ended up on that cover. I thought you had to prove something. I mean, he's a pretty good team, but I mean, good player. He had a pretty good season, but I don't know, whatever. The way the Bengals did him up there in Buffalo, man, that was harsh. That was hard to watch. I did not expect that at all. But I'm ready for the football season. I'm ready for training camp. I'm definitely gonna go to training camp again. I'm gonna try to pick a day where it ain't so damn hot out. Because there's literally no shade up there in St. Joe where Chiefs practice at. I don't get it. I don't get it. I hope they build this training facility or whatever that they're talking about doing, similar to Dallas, and that way it could be a nice experience, because it's dreadful up there when you go on a hot day. There's no shade, man, none. Yeah, it's been a pretty cool little show. I'm gonna relax this weekend. I'm gonna finish relaxing. I don't have to be at work tomorrow, so I'm just gonna get back and we probably do some dinner or something on this lovely Father's Day for all you fathers out there. Again, happy Father's Day. But I am going to chill today. Take today and relax. Let's see here what we got. Let's see. But yeah, so I'm excited for training camp. Bernie, what team you you cheer for in the NFL? I'll be. Let's see here. The Packers. Oh, hey man, Aaron Rodgers did y'all dirty. The Packers. I'm happy for Jordan Love to finally get his chance to shine or attempt to shine. All Wisconsin teams. Okay. That's what's up. But yeah, Rodgers, man, Aaron Rodgers is a leech. He just got, man. He. I don't even know, man. I don't even know. My thing is, if you knew you didn't really want to play for the team, why would you sit there and be like, yeah, I got this contract? you should have just let them do what they need to do, man, and started the rebuild. Like there was no reason to do what you did, man. Like you should have been like, hey, I don't want the money. I want y'all to, take that and bring in some people and put it around Jordan Love. But we know he wasn't gonna do that. But I'm excited to see y'all new era also, of the era of love, as you say. I'm excited because when they were playing, who were they playing? The Eagles, and Rodgers went out with the little thumb situation, and Jordan Love came in. That team looked totally different. The players, you could tell they were like, yes, like hell yeah, let's go, let's do this. And they you could tell the difference in the fight, man. The attitudes on the field, like and I think that's what made it so easy for Love to come in and throw that touchdown and stuff, because them players looked totally different when Rodgers went out. They was like, shit, yeah, get him out of here. So that was cool. That was cool. They love love, exactly. And so I'm excited to see that. I'm excited to see Washington, only because of Eric Bieniemy. But yeah, definitely I'm excited to see y'all new era without Rodgers, man. I think Rodgers was actually holding y'all back a lot. I think some of them games I'm sure he was throwing. I'm gonna be real. Some of them games I felt like could have been easily won. That's my time for pretty much. This has been a pleasure hanging out with you guys. We'll see. We should be here next week. We might not. It's so slow out here, but I don't know. Just got to see what the schedules hold up. I always appreciate hanging out with everyone here. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hey, Bernie, you have a good one, man. I appreciate you for tuning in. Man, Larry B, Taryn, Paige, Adam, all y'all. Thanks so much. We will see you guys next week on, well, possibly, hopefully. This is KC Sports Show, your man Bishop, IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Y'all take care. Peace out.